Countdown initiated. Launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the superstar BJ here. Here with me is the Heat Seeker, Lucati Black.
Yes, indeed, yes, indeed. We are here to call the proceedings of the OEW Ascension for June 2nd, 2024. Ladies
That's
and
exactly
gentlemen.
right. When last we left, Seek and Destroy, Skillix had finally proven that he is the only World Heavyweight Champion inside the OEW. Alex Camino finally relinquishing the stolen championship. Now, Luca, of course, you've got your eye on the prize. You are the medallion holder. You won the Invitational tournament.
Yep.
So, are you happy that Skillix won, or were you kind of hoping that Alex Camino would walk out with the championship?
I don't care which one of them has the title. At the end of the day, I'm taking it from either one of them. It doesn't matter to me. Really
See, and that's the championship mindset, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta go in there knowing that you're gonna win.
Legit.
And I think that's exactly what Skillix did, which, by the way, I believe we are due to hear from the World Heavyweight Champion.
At least with Skillix, I'm not fighting other people's shadows.
It was a little odd, Alex always talking to that poster.
Well, you know, he's just a child. Every teenager and every little child talks to the poster that they love. I think he's just a really big Skillix kind of, like, you know, fanboy.
Well, then that must have been a dream. Imagine he got to wrestle his favorite guy at Skillix.
I used to like Brandon Lee too, and then I grew up.
Somebody said Alex might have a crush on Skillix, but look at Skillix. Can you blame them? He's so pretty.
I'm not even going to get into that.
I'm gonna keep this plain and simple. Alex, you did a great job, but you came up very short. I'm sorry. Very sorry about that. Now, for those in the back, I don't care if you're Tank Ventura, I don't care if you're DHA, I don't care if you're a superstar, I don't care if you're Parker, I don't care if you are right in front of me right now, sitting on that announce table. This title is going nowhere but stay on me.
Those are some brave words. You know, every time we on the commentary desk, we talk about the bullseye that is on the champion at all times. Everybody in the back wants that championship. Oh. Hang on. Video playing, showing Seek and Destroy.
I love Metallica.
That's the champion, Angel.
Yeah, the winner by pinfall and still the OEW Heavyweight Champion, the Culture Skillix. That
Yes,
was
very deserving
came out of
victory.
nowhere at the end.
Jesus Christ.
Hey man, what's up?
BK, I feel I deserve a rematch for the world title.
Yep, I
Bullshit.
100% agree.
So are you going to give me another shot?
Absolutely. That is the best idea I've heard all week long, man. Yeah, count me in.
Good decision, boss. I knew you were put in that spot because of your intelligence.
Well, of course. I mean, you're one of my closest friends. I'd do anything for you.
Closest friends.
Hey, hold on just a second, wait.
Intelligence.
Okay, never mind. I must be hearing things. I thought I heard something behind me. Anyway, look, while I got you on the phone, can we go ahead and talk about this bike that I want to get done for Z? Yeah, her favorite colors are purple. Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, now that was a turn of events I wasn't expecting.
Well, you can't blame BK for that. Now, he was talking on the phone to somebody else. Even though I would love to blame him for it. But Alex,
Yeah, but now
apparently-
Alex Camino, the insane one, is walking around thinking that he's got a rematch coming.
I'll rematch him. I'll rematch his goddamn head up his ass.
I don't think that verb works there.
No, it doesn't. That's the point.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. We got plenty of action coming up. We got couple ladies matches coming up. Plus, Bannock Og is going to do an open challenge later in this episode. That Diamond Sand title is going to be on the line. I'm so
Nice.
excited.
Yeah, I love to see that. I want to see who steps up for that. That ought to be good.
Well, like we was talking about with Skillix, that bullseye is on Bannock Og just the same, just as it is on the women's world champion, Larissa Tomos. Everybody wants to be the champ. That's the goal.
Lilith's holding onto that belt like she's holding onto a chastity belt at the strip mall. She knows how to take care of those businesses, I'll tell you that.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, we got Parker the One gonna go one-on-one with Broly Blackheart. There's so much happening. But I'm ready for the match numero uno.
Yep. Oh, great, another Camino.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your first match of the evening is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Anaheim, California, standing 5'4", weighing in at 143 pounds. This is Alexia Camino.
How is she not from the same place her dad's from?
That's a very interesting question. I mean, my dad was actually from a different state, moved. Maybe that's what happened. Alex Camino from Swansea, Wales, finds himself in California, falling in love.
Yeah, probably with like a homeless woman or something.
Well, the heart wants what the heart wants. Okay, this is gonna be ridiculous, but introducing her opponent from Sendai, Miyagi Prefecture, Japan. Whew! Don't ask me to say that again. Standing 5'11" and weighing in at 210 pounds. This lady is stacked. She's the rogue samurai Ken Ryu Shuchikami. Yeah, I had to take that very slowly. That was not gonna work.
Oh, come on now, this is OEW, not fucking Mortal Kombat. And she's building a brick shit house, man. I'll tell you what, she should be fighting some dudes. I tell her to fight somebody as strong as Alexia Camino.
Well, there's definitely a size advantage here, and you
She
know
part
me,
of-
man.
she-
When
is
it
she a
comes
part
to
of your
the
gym?
muscles,
Is she part of your gym? She has to
oh,
be.
you damn right. Ken Ryu is constantly at the Superstar Gym. And if you want a body like Ken Ryu, you come down to the Superstar Gym. You say the BJ sent you, man. You're going to get 2 months. That's right, 2 months for free instead of the standard one.
Lord almighty. Oh, excuse me. Water went down the wrong hole. So, my apologies. Oof. Okay. Enzo actually doing his job for once. Here we go. Oh, dang.
Well, he's trying. You know, that's how it goes. And Ken Ryu coming out swinging. And look at that suplex.
Excellently done. Yes, sir.
See, this is what you gotta watch out for when you get someone who's got this speed, this power. And that is 210 pounds flying and crashing down upon the mat. But it looked like Alexia rode and got out the way.
Well, she definitely got the quickness on her. I'll tell you that. So,
In this kind of matchup, you gotta keep that speed up. You gotta push the tempo.
well, Ken is shown to be quite a wild card in the ring. She seems to be heroic with the bad girls and villainous with the good ones. What could her true alignment be? I don't know. I mean,
You know, she could be the female Lucati, man. All she is out for is herself. And don't listen, that's not me knocking on you, man. That is 100% good. You should be out for yourself.
you know who the female Licardi is, Superstar BJ? Let me tell you who.
Tell me who.
She don't want to admit it, and she'll sit there and curse the day that I say it, but Lilith Atomos is the female me. And at least when she was my manager, she took a lot of what I impaired and applied it to her wrestling career, and look where she's at now.
I was just about to say that, and look, man, she's the women's world champ.
And all I had to do was fire her for being a stripper, and she went to the straight to the top. Straight to the top. And now she's the one who's getting lap dances, not the other way around.
Well, Alexia doing good work here. She was working the legs because, of course, if a woman can't stand, a woman can't fight. Now Alexia got her backed up in the corner, letting them blows go into the abdomen because, of course, again, if a woman can't breathe, a woman can't fight.
Ooh.
That's right. Slam her head on that. Alexia doing a good job neutralizing the size and strength advantage that Ken Ryu has. And though doing his best, though, he's like, get out of the corner.
I don't know, maybe I'm just used to Bill. I mean, I just don't like how the proceedings happened at Seek and Destroy. I really don't. Like, I feel that either Enzo was pressured into that type of attitude with the match, or, you know...
Oh, no! Alexia just ran into that corner.
Or there was a personal issue between me and Enzo that I don't know about. But, you know, when it comes down to it at the end of the day, you know, it's bullshit. And it's got to get called out. But, yes, that leg wrap here by Ken Ryu.
Yeah, Ken Ryu finally back in position. Oh, look at her smashing that head. Got to get out of that corner, though. Enzo's going to have to disqualify them.
That's the thing with Ken Ryu. I mean, you know, you got to stay on your feet. You got to stay on your toes. You got to be fast. You can't let her get a hold of you. You know, it's sort of like...
Sorry, that is one way to get out of the corner. Did you see that? Ken Ryu just chucked Alexia out of there.
Bill tossed her halfway across the freaking ring there. I mean, like, as I was just saying...
That's the power, baby. That's the superstar Jim at work.
As I said, man, you know, it's like when it comes down to it, you know, if you're a smaller competitor against Ken Ryu, the thing you need to rely on is speed. Don't be going blow for blow for her, and don't be trying to get caught by her either. Oh,
nice back suplex into a bridge.
I'm surprised you kicked out at one.
Well, that was a weird angle. I don't know if you could see it from your point of view, but the way the bridge was, Ken didn't have it on very tight.
A mistake that
The
she's
thing
not
is-
gonna. A mistake that she's not gonna make again. I'm pretty sure.
I hope not. Yeah, you want to get that full extension of the legs so the angle that your opponent is up doesn't make it easy for them to kick out. Ken Ryu staying on the attack, though. That's great. Oh!
Ooh, man, just a dumping her with that power bomb. Yeah, she needs the right angle. Maybe she needs a Kurt angle.
Well, that's good. I thought you was going to go the other way and say it was an acute angle.
I don't know. Ken Ryu's actually cute. I don't know, man. That's a lot of muscle.
That is a lot of muscle. It's a lot of woman. And there's no shame if that's too much for you.
Oh, no. It's not too much for me, but if I ever need a pickle jar or a mayonnaise jar opened up, I'm going to hand it to Ken Ryu to do it for me.
Absolutely. Now Ken throwing Alexia in the ropes. Alexia fires off with a drop
Ooh.
kick, baby. She's still in this.
Ooh, did you get that shot, KC? Did you see Alexia just like, just straight up freaking demolish freaking Ken Ryu with that?
And look at her chopping again at those tree trunk of legs, man. I can be honest with everybody here. I have seen Ken Ryu squat. She squats 365 pounds.
Jeez Louise.
Those legs are tree trunks.
I do not want to even picture Ken Ryu squatting on anything. Lord Almighty.
Well, and suddenly this was not as family friendly as it should have been. I was talking about squats, man. I was talking about weightlifting.
OEW family friendly? Are you serious? Do you see who's running this place?
I mean, I was trying. You know what it is. Alexia down. But she's back up to her feet and Ken is still down. There we go.
Do we even know who's running this place anymore?
That is Negatory, good buddy. I don't know. I heard that it was put up for sale. I heard a sale may have happened already, like there might have already been a plan in place.
Oh no,
But-
I heard from the grapevine. I heard from the grapevine.
Elbow
that this-
drop.
I heard from the grapevine that this place was already has a couple,
Ooh.
multiple people.
Pin her, Alexia, this is it, baby, pin her. That was it. That
Nope.
flying elbow drop had to be enough.
I don't know. Maybe Alexia Camino needs some of your managerial expertise, man. Because that would have been whoa. She kicked him right in the face.
Oh,
man.
DDT. Well, the very first thing I would get Alexia on is some protein supplements, probably some HGH. We got to add some muscle onto that body.
Yeah, no doubt.
She is small, she's thin, she's fast. That's great, but really,
She got a 1 count here.
just a one. Okay.
She's built like her daddy. Only she's not crazy.
That we know of.
Mm.
I mean, that's fair, right? Like, we haven't seen her talking to a poster of Ken Ryu. That doesn't mean she done.
We could always ask Paul Slater. He probably dated her already. You know how Paul is. He dated everybody.
Alexia trying to trade blows with Ken. That is not going to be a good idea. Stick and move, lady. Stick and move. Give her the old rope-a-dope like Muhammad Ali.
But I tell you, you know who I would like to see fight? I would like to see Ken Ryu fight Volcano and see how much see how how she fares with that.
That would be good because Ken Ryu, of course, doesn't face big opponents that often. That would be very interesting. Alexia, oh man, I don't know if it's just the damage she had already done to the leg, but I can't believe that clothesline put Ken down.
And there's that figure 4 locked in right on there. I don't know how the hell she got her legs wrapped around her legs like that, especially with those tree trunk-like legs.
They are huge, but let me say it right now, Alexia doing a good job. She found a weakness, she is attacking it, and she is staying on it. Not enough people do that. People forget, you know, sometimes the simplest way, you know, the quickest way to get from point A to point B, in this case the B being the win, is a straight line. You take that knee out, you keep going, you keep turning on it until she gives up.
You're not wrong. Not wrong at all. Now, Alexia is pulling Ken Ryu to the middle of the ring here.
Well, she did grab them ropes. You wanna get away from that. Kenneth's gotta have to do something to get back invested in this. Oh! And though I know it's not, but damn, that looked illegal.
Yeah. Of course you didn't notice that.
Like, I'm not saying it is. I think it's not, but damn, that should be illegal. Like, literally just kicked her in the face multiple times. Now Alexia back on the top rope.
You talk a lot of shit, Enzo, for somebody who doesn't know how to wrestle. Why don't you take that referee shirt off and go one-on-one with me? But I highly doubt you will, because I'll knock your ass out.
Hey, like I said, man, my contract has me a staff. I can go anywhere. If you want me to throw on that referee shirt, I'd referee that match, Enzo versus Lucati.
Yeah, at least I know it'll be done fairly, then.
Wink.
Wink. Off the top.
And Alexia flying again, baby.
Drop. Izzy Bell must be Enzo's girlfriend, because she's rah-rahing for him like crazy. Don't mess with it. Don't mess with the referee, Lucati.
That was a second elbow drop. Come on, Alexia. There has got to be so much done to her ribs.
Dude, you are like a style card copy of whatever anybody wants to look like when they first join SL, Enzo. So shut your ass up. Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, another kick to the face.
Nice.
Let's just be honest. Alexia has been very pinpoint with these kicks. Oh, discus! Holy cow, she put a whole body into that. This your moment, Alexia. She's going for a pin.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is why BJ is called the play-by-play guy, and I am what you call the storyteller. I'm allowed to talk whatever I want to talk about. I was calling the match as well. If you guys know what commentators are all about, raise your hands. Hello?
That's all right. Alexia only got a 2 count, but Alexia is trying to fire up the crowd, baby. She is trying to get these people clapping.
I'm surprised she got a 2 count after she was made Kim Ryu do a backflip like that with that discus lariat.
I think what happened was Ken was trying to dodge out the way, do that little matrix move, you know? But instead, she got caught right in the chest and flipped right over. Oh! Oh!
Ooh.
Alexia was going for another kick, but got caught!
Oh, yeah, that's done. Dropped her right on her fucking head.
That was a pile driver like... I don't know. I don't want to be there. I don't want to do that. Hit a big power bomb.
That first one didn't look like a power driver. It looked like a butterfly suplex to me, but...
The fans might not be able to hear it, but Ken Ryu's like, how dare you kick me in the face?
It's done. It's done. You gotta call the match, man.
And everybody who knows Ken Ryu knows that was a spot-on impression. That's how she sounds.
All right, now she's down. Come on.
Yeah, let her go. Let her live another day. Oh!
Oh yeah, that's done. That's done. Just after 3 power bombs and a side buster, looks like a brain buster along with that. Yeah, it's done. She ain't getting.
Don't forget that pile driver that started everything off, dropping her right on her head.
Right on the noggin. And then
3 count.
Yep,
Let's do it. Let's see it. 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yes, you did it.
That was academic right there. After that.
Yeah, I called for that 3 count a little early on Alexia, but man, Ken Ryu just brought the heat right there that last couple minutes.
She was done after that power driver, man.
I think Ken Ryu was taking Alexia too easy. She wasn't expecting Camino to put up that much of a fight.
That's what OEW's all about. We're all badasses here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, Ken Ryu, aka the Rogue Samurai Tsuchikami.
That should have been stepped in after the first power bomb. It was done then.
I agree. I think actually, honestly, after that pile driver, I think that would have been enough. But Ken Ryu clearly, she wanted to make one of them statements.
That was kooky, man. That was crazy. I tried to talk to Brawley earlier here, and Brawley wasn't having nothing of it. I really need to get a hold of him, speak to him. Maybe I need to go through another source to talk to him. But yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for match number 2. And that match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Battleborn, Nevada, standing 5'9" and weighing in at 165 pounds. This is the Queen of OEW, the Queen Psycha. That's right, all of you should be kneeling, bowing. I'm not seeing enough bended knees out here, ladies and gentlemen. Get up off your seats, bend those knees.
Well, I'm in leather pants. There's no way in hell I'm bending the knee.
And we are getting the Queen up here. And our Majesty looks to have grabbed a microphone.
Look, I'll tell you something, man. I saw Psycha before in EAW, and she was some nasty business, man. She does not, put up with any kind
Attention
of shit
presence of
whatsoever.
OEW. Your queen speaks. Due to the efforts of taming these barbaric lands proving unchallenging, I begin to find these tasks dull and mundane. The warriors fought and observed in this land remain unimpressive, but I give them a chance to redeem themselves. Right here and right now, I offer any warrior to step forward and face me in combat. My time is precious, though, and if you are to accept this challenge, know that for the consequences for the loser of this match shall be 1 month's servitude towards the other. Now step forth any brave souls who dare answer the call. Noblesse oblique.
Oh Lord. Yeah, and of course this person comes out. Lord Almighty.
Well, you asked for it. I mean, it is what it is. Of course, Queen Psycha already in the ring, but introducing her opponent from Morristown, Tennessee, standing 5'3" and weighing in at 115 pounds.
Well, I dreamed
This
of
is
heaven and the something, baby.
Professional wrestler Jenny
Well, I dreamed of
Mochi.
heaven and the something, baby.
Give me one happened. Give me
He
one
had pretty
more.
white teeth and coal black curly hair. Let's ho, yeah, ho, it's me, now challenge.
That's true. You're not wrong.
Well, let's be clear. Jenny is no stranger to the ring. She has fought hard, even though she hasn't won much in this year. But she can't, she keeps busy. She's hosting events, conducting the interviews backstage. Hell, she even challenged for the OEW Women's Championship.
I
So I
like how
hope
she
Psycha
still,
is ready.
I like how she still has the same arm bandage on that she has ever since she joined here. It kind of reminds me of a certain cowboy that usually kept an arm bandage on.
Maybe, but that's why they don't call you the Dr. Lucati Black.
Oh no, that's JW or the professor or whatever his name.
No, he's a professor. That's right, man. He is not a medical professional either. But I can tell you from experience, when you've got an injury, if you don't allow it to heal properly, you keep working with it, you keep working out on it, it's never going to heal properly. It's constantly going to be injured. They may have had to re-break it. We don't know.
Ouch.
Oh, Saika pushing Jenny toward the ropes. Ooh! Look at that body blows.
Also, there, superstar. Queen Sika just beat Daisy Sue in a Kiss My Foot match. Look at the 10-year-old Royal Ways with a 7-for-a-month match. She also shown herself to be a mixture of power and intimidation and made short work of her opponents so far in OEW. And Jenny, she hasn't won a much in 2004 or ever.
She might have won one or two, but that's true. And here it is, this match. The loser has to be the servant of the other one. That's a crazy stipulation.
Oh,
I'm sure Saika is wanting Jenny to be her chauffeur and carry her luggage, perhaps watch her little corgi dogs.
Well, Izzy is right. She did beat a bear. That's kind of true. You're not wrong there. Oh, here we go with the running around. Here, hold on. Let me play the music.
That's right. Get that cardio, ladies. Get that blood pumping. Get that sweat moving.
Somebody cue some Benny Hill music. Ooh.
Well, this all started with a great over the clothesline from Seika to Jenny, and Jenny tried to run around. Let's see what happens. They're both back in the ring.
Oh, man. They're doing the Ultimate Warrior. It's like a comedy act. It's ridiculous.
And Jenny's back out. Enzo keeping up. One. I don't know if Saika even noticed she was out of the ring yet. Oh!
Got tripped. Jenny tripped her legs.
See? People overlook Jenny, but she's clever.
I think she's clever to the point that she's trying to survive the match.
Jenny off the ropes with a drop kick.
Drop kick, yes.
But Saika didn't fall. Hit it again, Jenny, get her again. Uh-oh. Clothesline, and the queen still stands. Long stand the queen. Jenny offering to just leave. Oh, Saika with a scoop. Saika's got Jenny in the rope. Spine buster, baby.
Nice.
Now, Saika, our Majesty, is not a current subscriber over at the Superstar Gym, but she is in amazing shape. So if she's ever looking to add a little bit of muscle on them biceps and triceps, she should swing on over. Oh! That's gotta be all. That's gotta be all. Spear.
2. Oh, just a 2.
Oh. I don't know if Jenny meant to do that or that was just a body twitch. I think if I were managing Saika right now, I'd be like, Your Majesty, you gotta pin her again. That might have been a fluke. She might not have meant to kick out. Saika saying this is gonna be over. Ooh, Enzo, you gotta warn them about them punches. Too late. Saika caught Jenny with that sidewalk slam. Jenny, stay down. Pin 1 and 2. Oh, she kicked out again. Jenny, lady, for your own safety, baby, stay down.
The Queen is getting pissed.
Oh, she's winding up, man. She is getting psyched. Ooh, and another clothesline.
Oh.
There we go.
Drop that thigh right on the neck. Oof.
She did in a pin. Enzo down 1 and 2 and just 2 again.
Kicked out again. Lord almighty.
That's right. Yeah, I would be arguing with Enzo too. That was definitely 3. Enzo, at this point, you need to be looking at what is best for the competitor known as Jenny, the professional wrestler Moki. All right? At this point, you should just call it.
Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Oh, see, Saika talking about how inexperienced Enzo is as a referee, but ladies and gentlemen, he's learning. Oh!
Oh, see, now...
Smack her with that back elbow. She's falling right on Saika.
No, you have to take a look at that. If we had a replay button,
Andy,
I would
that
replay
shot.
it too. There's no way. Listen, no, there's no way. There's no way. Listen.
Yeah,
if
I
you took a
agree.
look-
No. Go back to that, Enzo. Are you sure that was 3?
No, it was 3. But if you took a look at that back elbow involved something else. That back elbow. That back elbow involved that cast too. It was more like a back forearm than a back elbow.
And that count was just a little too fast on Saika. That was a 1, 2, 3, and then a kick out. Oh, Saika, if you had got it just a nanosecond earlier.
This ref is corrupted, man, I'm telling you. And I bet you I know who hired him, too. I bet you I know who hired him. That goddamn BK.
Saika put that stipulation about the serpent. I think she's got to be worried about that right now. Does that mean that she needs to work for Jenny, or that Jenny just didn't get the job?
Oh, man. Me and Jenny Mulkey serving for a month? Well, that's compliment.
There's got to be another idea. That can't be right. Saika, the Queen, Our Majesty, is just letting Enzo have it. She is blaming him 100% for this.
So we need to find out what's going on. Maybe next week we'll find out what's really going on with that situation. But I'm pretty sure it's what we think it is.
Well, sometimes, you reap what you sow. I think that's what the saying is.
All right, let me go up here and conduct my business. I'll be back.
Oh, that's good. I needed a break anyway. I'm supposed to be at the tanning bed over at the Superstar Gym right now.
Ladies and gentlemen of OEW, once again, I am here to discuss travesties. I'm here to discuss bullshit, and I'm here to discuss some unremarkable pieces of information that happen at Seek and Destroy. You know, when it comes down to it, if I was beaten cleanly, 1, 2, 3, it would be the end of it. It would be fine. I would move on, and I would either take Skillix or Alex to the woodshed and beat their little asses back to the Crowland, or beat their little asses back to the junkyard to talk to their little cardboard cutouts or whatever, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We've got officiates that not only cheat and punch me in the balls, but count fast for a 3 count, and every time I make a pin, count 1, 2, oops, I don't know how to count to 3 because I'm not paid by you. It doesn't matter. When you come in here and you officiate right down the middle, and that's how it is. I'd rather have a drunk Bill Lawrence officiate every match that I'm a part of than one Enzo Rossi officiating even one more of my matches. And you can take a backseat to that motherfucker now. And if you get in this ring, I swear to God, I will blast you. I will blast you. There will be nothing left. They would have to find a replacement for you for the next 6 weeks because I would break your neck and send you to the hospital. Now take a backseat to that. Oh, you want me to know if I'm hot air? Come in the ring once. Come in the ring once and I'll show you how much fucking hot air I have. BK, I know you're backstage because you're back there trying to oogle and google Melanie and trying to be sexually arousing towards all the females like a piece of shit that you are. Why don't you bring your ass back here? Why don't you bring your ass out here so I could talk to you? Come holler at me.
Looks like Ducati isn't gonna have to wait. That music means the newest liaison. Which who is he liaisoning with?
Liaison my ass.
Look at him wearing that Heat Seeker championship.
All right, Luca, you got me out here. So let's go ahead and get this over with. Number one, you agreed that when the match was over with, that whatever beef we had was going to be squashed. So obviously, you can't be trusted. You're a liar. Then you want to bring up the fact of what I said to Enzo. Well, what I told Enzo before the match started was the match was simply going to be a false count anywhere, because you yourself love to brag about all your hardcore matches and everything that you do, and you're so extreme. So I decided to step into your world. Now, there's a lot of things that went on during the match that I honestly did not know about because I was trying to recover, because yes, there were several times I was seeing stars. But I went back and actually watched the video, and I noticed that you were very abusive towards our referee, just as you've been very verbally abusive today. And one of the things that you were very verbally abusive about was his counting ability, and you kept telling him, need to count, count faster, count faster, count faster. And you even shoved him, if I'm not mistaken, and he did what any man would do. He defended himself, and then he did exactly what you wanted him to do. You wanted him to count to 3, and that's what he did. You're just mad because it wasn't a 3 count on me. But let's get to the real root of the problem. The real root of the problem, Luca, is the fact that you have it so ingrained in your mind that you are this great wrestler, that you are the end-all be-all when it comes to professional wrestling in SL. And all it really is the fact that you're looking for something because you constantly need validation for even breathing. Sure, I made you put up this title on the line, but in all honesty, the title doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not saying it's not important, I'm just saying it doesn't mean anything to me. Because just like that fluke of you winning that medallion, I took the title from you and I beat you fair and square with a 3 count just to prove to you that you are not as good as you think you are. So you need to go think about your life, do whatever it is, and quit threatening referees, quit threatening people out in the crowd, because you're talking about how they don't know how to wrestle, but you're going to break necks and you're going to do this. Dude, you really need to grow up and you really need to learn your place when it comes to being in wrestling. So I'm going to take a wild guess that now, since you're wanting to bring all this up and you're not wanting to stop it, I take it that you're going to ask me for
No. You're gonna let me talk now. You talked enough. You talked
Okay.
enough. You talked enough. This is how it's gonna go. You know, regardless of what I did to the ref, he didn't officiate correctly. He did not officiate correctly, and when it came down to it, at the end of that, at the end of everything, he low-blowed me, and then you took advantage and got a fast 3 count. 1, 2, 3, like that. That fast 3 count wasn't even a 1 count in any kind of stature of what he was doing earlier that night. So let me tell you something right now. I really believe that you paid him off. It doesn't matter what I think. What matters is what's on the tape right now. And what's on the tape right now is low blow, your finisher, 1, 2, 3, fast count. So yeah, you're damn right I'm going to want another piece of you.
Okay, well, be that as it may, you can still go look in the history books and you can go look in the record books, and it's still going to be the fact that you lost, regardless of how you want to look at it, and regardless of the fact you're not taking any responsibility for what happened. But as far as a rematch goes, I mean, come on, man. I might give you one, but it's going to be more along the lines of when I'm ready to do it, because you don't decide what happens here. And to be perfectly honest, at the moment that we're speaking, I have a lot more important things in OEW to worry about than having to deal with another diva. Go back to the desk, do your job, and we'll talk about it later.
That wasn't all bad news. Lucati put out a challenge. DK said maybe. That's not bad. Go out there, ask for what you want.
It's still ridiculous. I shouldn't even have to ask. It should have been overturned with the way things go. But you know what? We got more action here. So let me stew for a minute, and then we can get to call more of this action called OEW Ascension.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are time for the next match, which is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, entering the ring right now from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, standing 6'1" and weighing in at 235 pounds. This is Retro Parker the One. Introducing his opponent from Rotterdam, Netherlands. Oh, man, I know who it is. Standing 6'1" and weighing in at 220 pounds. The Dutch Rebel, Broly Blackhawk. Some people might be surprised that I'm saying this, but Broly Blackhawk has everything it takes to be at the top of the game, period. He's got the speed, he's got the endurance, he's got the wherewithal, he's got the experience, he's got everything it takes to be a superstar. But why hasn't he been able to overcome that? He lost the Hardcore Championship. What else? He also got punked out by Paul Slater. This is a guy who has had quite a bit of adversity in his career. And for some reason, he just can't get over. He just can't get over that hump. Both men now in the ring. Enzo's got to make sure that they both clean, that neither one of them's got any weapons on them. I know Retro Parker, the one, loved to bring his boombox out. He doesn't have it currently. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we still got Bannock. He's going to issue that open challenge. Who is going to answer? Could it be one of these two? Could it be Enzo himself? Could it be me? That could be very interesting. Bannock versus the Superstar. Oh, about to go in my own daydream. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Parker and Broly, the bell has rung. Classic lockup right in the center of the ring. They got the collar elbow tie up. Oh, Broly in that wrist lock. He's got that hammer lock, baby. He's got that working that arm. See, Broly is very confident inside the ring. It's hard to tell exactly why he hasn't been able to be OEW World Heavyweight Champion, why he hasn't gotten that opportunity, how he hasn't reached out and grabbed that brass ring. He had his chance in the tournament, making it to the finals to face Lucati Black, but as we all know, my commentary partner will tell you, he's the one holding the medallion. Broly allowed Parker to get up, but Parker threw him out. Oh, clothesline. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is not all one way. We got a fight going on. Retro Parker, the one, has always been that guy that people overlook. He's always been that guy that people mistake. Parker, the one, is another guy who easily should be one of the biggest names in wrestling, period.
He had the Dominant Championship for 6 months. Like, how is he being overlooked?
How is he being overlooked? I'm talking, like, Broly came in expecting this to be an easy week. He was like, oh, I'm facing Retro.
He's in the ring with the Dutch Destroyer, Broly Blackheart. Who else would you want to be in the ring with? He's in the ring with one of the best technically sound wrestlers OEW has today. And the only reason why I say that is because when me and him fought for that medallion, if it wasn't for a certain person cheating, and no, not me, because I didn't ask Paul Slater and Bree to get into that match, but they decided to anyway because they wanted to stick their nose in business that didn't belong to them. Brawley would have had this medallion, not me. And I can actually be honest with you and tell you that right now, because Brawley had me down and out, and he almost had his hand on this medallion. So I have a huge amount of respect for Brawley Blackheart.
Well, and something you might have missed while you were getting your headset back on is I said this guy has it all. He really does. But there is something holding him back, and I'm coming down to it, man. I'm thinking I might have the answer. I think what Broly needs is someone looking out for him. Someone who's got to have his back. Someone like the Superstar. Someone to watch out for him, to make sure that he's getting the right training, that he's working out as much as he should be. Something to help get him over that hump.
He already has somebody looking out for him. Don't you see what the tabloids say, what the Twitter says, what the Twitterverse says? You don't see Volcano in almost every picture that he has? Do you not see Rain Martel in every picture that he has? He has his ensemble. He has his backup.
Who's out here right now? Nobody. Parker the one just flew off the ropes with a dive and elbow drop, and Broly was not ready for it. He was not prepared. He was not ready. This is what I'm talking about. Having someone out there with you, as you know, can be a great beneficiary. Like, if he had a manager out there, let's say it's me. Superstar's out there right now, and Superstar's like, oh man, look at him. He's leaning on his left. He's weak on his left side. Attack the left. That's what I'd be saying.
That's understandable, and I get it. But when it comes down to it, you're also talking about the Dutch Destroyer. He doesn't need anybody to come out for him. He doesn't need any help. He's been down this road before. Do you realize what I did to this guy in our match? He's a machine. He's a totally different ball game. When it comes to OEW, you got the Pee Wee leagues, you got the softball leagues, and then you got the major leagues. And let me tell you something right now. Regardless of what anybody says in the back, regardless of what our liaison says, some of us swing for the fences, and some of us crack home runs. And when it comes down to it, Brawley Blackheart, the quintessential Dutch destroyer, knocks it out of the park every time he wrestles.
Well, unfortunately, right now he's on the receiving end of some beatdown. Parker has had him trapped in that corner for a while. Enzo now being like, "You got to get out of there." He was doing that leg wrap.
Not to digress, Parker the one. What he's doing right now is stupid. But see, this is I try. See, this is the thing. I tried to say something positive about him, and then he does something stupid in the ring.
See, just another representation of how a manager, somebody out there assisting, can be beneficial. If Parker had somebody, he could be like, "Oh no, look out behind you."
And he'd still get a freaking chop block. Lord almighty, I need help.
Well, now Broly in charge. He's still favoring that right leg, but he is throwing Parker over to that corner. Broly's moving maybe a little slower than normal. That knee might have taken a little bit of damage, but he's still up on it. He's still moving. He did that drop kick in the corner.
Look what happened. Okay, let me lay an example down for you, big man. Think about it like this. When Tank, Stanley, whatever you want to call him, was listening to you, he was the world heavyweight champion. He was the world heavyweight champion for almost a year. And then he stopped listening to you. What happened when he stopped listening to you, BJ? What happened?
Exactly right. Exactly
he lost
right.
that title. He lost it. He lost it in a month.
Yeah, he contracted that disease of losing. And I don't suffer that. I don't suffer losers.
No, not at all.
Oh, shit. That was a basement drop kick. Right to the face.
Excellent job there.
I wasn't expecting that. I don't think Parker was either.
You know, at the end of the day, I'm not even pissed off at Enzo. You know? Yeah, I got a little bit heated. And I pushed Enzo around. And Enzo did what any other normal man would do. And I'm not mad at Enzo about it. I'm really not. My aggression is towards something else and someone else. And Enzo doesn't deserve it regardless.
There we go. Broly pulling Parker out of the corner. Go for the pin, but just the one.
Stay on him.
That's exactly right. That's the best advice right now, Broly. You got to keep moving and protect that right knee. That looks a little worrisome.
It's alright, 'cause he's saved by the bell.
Everybody needs to start calling Parker the one preppy.
They need to start calling him a trapper keeper, because that's what he looks like.
Hey.
Those 80s style trapper keepers.
That's a great design on his tights. The guy who wears tie-dye, I can appreciate it.
Listen, man, let me tell you something right now. The way his tights look is the way a lot of school books looked in the 80s. That design
That's right, man.
there.
He's throwing it back. He's throwing it back. Oh, another figure four. That has come out a couple times today. That's surprising.
Remember what I used to tell everybody? He used to look like those drink cups that you used to get from like the Hills and the Jamesways and the Kmart's. You know, those those blue and white swirly ones. Yeah, I'm pretty
This is
sure.
surprising. This is surprising to me. Parker just let go. There he was in the middle of the ring. Broly had nowhere to go,
stupid.
and Parker let him go.
But that was
yeah,
stupid. That was not. Maybe Parker needs your help more. Oh, nice spinning back fist there.
He called that the Wonder Years, baby. And then followed up by a moonsault.
Watch what you do if I sing out of tune. The one
I would roll my eyes at you.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right, we back. Parker's going for the pin.
Oh,
This
here we
could be
go.
it.
2.
That's not fair, Izzy. I was not out of tune. I was just trying to follow the lead.
And I was out of tune, so guess what?
Just a 2 count. Just a 2 count. Broly's still in this, Parker. You got to stay on him.
Oh, damn. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yes, I will follow that. Izzy is admitting that I was in tune with Luca, but it was not the right tune for the song.
And Brawley came back with that spinning elbow. And man, oh, what's it?
There is some interesting things happening in this match. The speed that Broly has is just unfathomable. Like, this guy should be, honestly, if he's not Hall of Fame right now, he should be.
Oh, he's
Big
a
moonsault.
he's a 13-year veteran, man. I'm like, come on. Enzo going out for count. 1, 2.
1, 2, and...
Ooh,
Oh, come on, Enzo. Come on, Enzo. I think we can be honest. That probably could have been a 3.
His hand was almost on. His hand was almost down for the 3 count. I can honestly say that part. But, damn. Brawley going to the woodshed here with that. Now, just throwing Parker into those ropes. Oh, and knocking him over.
Knocking him out, man. Look at that. Woo! That would have been very handy over at that Royal Clash that was just a couple weeks ago.
Don't even start. I was in there. Don't even start. I got tossed out by fucking Danny Thunder.
Oh, there we go. Broly Blackheart just flinging his whole body over the top rope.
I went to Royal Clash just to beat TLC's ass and never even got a chance to fight him.
Enzo wants these two to get back in the ring. He's counting them out. It's 1. It's a 2 after that corkscrew plancha. Woo.
And that corkscrew plancha was magnifico.
Yep, he got the right clearance. He went over that top rope looking good. The referee up to number 4. 5. These two need to start moving. If the referee gets to 10, they both get counted out. That ain't good for either one of them.
I know we had to do kayfabe and all that, but I just gave a Stone Cold Stunner to my cat Zelda. Thank you. Because you jumped on my shoulder. Anyway, back to the action. And back
Both
to
men have made it back in the ring.
Back to kayfabe, but back to action. Oh,
Broly with the
man.
Hurricanrana.
Lord almighty.
But man, I'll tell you what, he is exciting to watch.
She's okay. She'll be fine. She's looking at me now. Anyway, Bradley
Broly off
Blackheart.
the rope. Oh, very nice. Look at that. Parker thought he had him, popped him up, but Broly caught him with a drop kick.
And Parker's face is officially caved in now. There she
See,
will.
this is the kind of excitement that Broly could be bringing all the time, but I think what's making a difference today, Luca, is you and me being out here. Broly can hear us, giving him all this advice.
He don't
Broly
need it,
now.
though. He don't need it.
I
When
mean,
it comes
it
down
seems
to
to
it,
be
he don't need
working.
it. Yeah, but he don't need it. I'm going to show you right now why he doesn't need it. Why? And he just hit him with a forearm so freaking hard he knocked his head into next week. Hell, he knocked his head back into the 80s.
Yeah, that springboard was very good. That was good timing, good experience. Like you said, 13-year veteran, Broly bringing everything into this match.
You know, the past couple weeks I've been I learned how to appreciate and respect everything the Dutch Destroyer brings to the ring with. Now,
Side effect, yes! Oh my gosh.
You can count to 30. It's done. It's done.
But now, see here's what I'm talking about.
Ooh!
If there was a manager right over here to be like, Enzo, hey baby, that was 3. You were supposed to count 3.
What
You
the
see the difference?
fuck?
Look,
What are you
this
doing?
is a live demonstration, Broly. Live demonstration. Enzo, you got to be paying more attention, man. That springboard forearm shot was amazing.
My
That side
commentator
effect.
partner has gone crazy right now.
No. Hey, hang on. I'm trying to show you. I'm saying he'd be better with a manager. This is me. I'm doing it. Broly, you don't even have to pay me, baby. This is all for you. I'm willing to be here. I'm willing to have your back because I believe in you, man. I believe you should be the top guy. You should be the guy carrying that World Heavyweight Championship.
Anybody that calls me baby and is a dude doesn't do anything for me. 1,
Uh-oh.
2, 3.
You gotta kick out, Broly. You gotta kick out. Oh, he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
Oh man, Parker the one with a sneak back, man. I don't know if he pulled the tights, but he definitely gave him a schoolboy. Oh man.
You all saw I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I said, Broly, watch out, man. You gotta kick out, and he just wasn't listening. He wasn't listening. Whose fault is this, really?
I'm at a loss for words here. Wow.
Oh, the people want to blame me? That's not fair. Ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't doing that on purpose. I was trying to help Broly. Broly, I believe in you, man. I believe you belong at the top tier, the upper echelon, baby. And I can help you get there.
Yeah,
I can help you. Listen, he just wasn't expecting it. That's all. This is something we can work on. Swing by the gym, baby. I'll give you some time.
So not only did you cost him the match, but now you're offering him a gym membership?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So obviously that didn't work the way I wanted it to, but Broly, you should be able to see with a manager, you can have someone helping you. You get someone to see things from the outside. Enzo, you should have counted 3 after that side effect. See, Broly, I'm fighting for you. I'm fighting for you. This is what I'm doing.
Enzo counted right this time. Don't blame Enzo for that.
No, listen, him counting was right, but he should have counted beforehand.
You want a mic? Here, I'm going to toss you a mic, brother.
Yeah, get that in for him. Broly, let these people know.
Holy shit. This is a mess.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to hear from a guy who is easily the future World Heavyweight Champion. He is a Hall of Famer. He is going to go down in history as one of the biggest names in wrestling. I guarantee it. And with me by his side, ain't nobody going to be able to stop the Dutch Destroyer, the Dutch Rebel, Broly Blackheart.
You are kissing ass hardcore now, brother.
You want to talk about being my manager? What happened to Tank and Stone? They up and disappeared, didn't they?
Oh, not wrong.
Well, I mean, listen. The first thing, Stanley had to go home. He belonged there. He didn't. I don't suffer losers. And listen, this loss right here is not your fault. This was just you not expecting me to help you.
Help me. That's why you cost me the match.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Cost you the match. Now that is just disrespect.
One more thing before I go. I tried your new Superstar shakes. They taste worse than Logan Paul's Prime.
Oh! Ah! Wow! Yo!
Listen, sometimes taste has to take the back seat to function, and the fact that the Superstar drink with 40 grams of protein serving. Listen, no, do not play that music. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna send mine back down then.
Listen, I tried some of Logan Paul's Ice Pop Prime. That shit is nasty, brother. And he's saying your protein shakes are worse than that. Wow. Like, I'm at a loss for words, man. Like, what were you hoping to accomplish doing that shit right now? Like, bro, come on. Like, you know, we're sitting here on the desk, we're chilling. You know, it's like I made an ass out of myself tonight. That's okay because I always bounce back. But you did it too. And it's like, come on, man. We're supposed to follow and lead by example. You're not supposed to follow and lead by my example. Jeez. Anyway, what do we got going on next, man? This is getting ridiculous now. What do we got going on?
Well, now that everybody's had their fun poking fun at me, I'm not really in the mood for another match. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of our show. I don't really feel like doing... Oh, come on. See, Brittany's just messing with me now. Brittany, my name ain't Jenny Mulkey. You don't have to do this. Oh, that's right. Broly. Man, I'm gonna have to speak to him. Don't worry, I'll call him. We'll get this all sorted out. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, Bannock, your Diamond Sands champion, is coming out here. He's been saying all week he's gonna issue this open challenge.
Yeah, Bannock all got here. Let's see what he has to say.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know what? It does help if I talk with my mic on and this mic here on. I mean, come on, let's face it. You know, even baby Chrissy over here can understand what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, and by the way, you know, BJ O'Hara, you and I, we have a past. Yes, we do. But you know what? Hey, you threw Tank at me. You threw Stone at me. And, yeah, that's now in the past. And Lucardi's up there running his mouth. You know, Lucardi, all you ever do is complain of why you lose. Not trying to help you, okay? But, I mean, let's face it. I got those milkshakes coming in me, and I'm feeling good. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Since Lucardi, you're sitting out front here, and BJ O'Hara, you're sitting here. You two aren't ready to wrestle. I'm going to offer an open challenge to anyone in this arena. Well, that could be Rain, that could be Jugga, that could be even Enzo over here. All right, to a match right here, right now for my Diamond Sands Championship. All right, let's bring them out. Let's see who's here.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. We got this open challenge happening over here in the ring.
Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, I don't know. You heard it here first. The Diamond Sands Championship is on the line, already in the ring. Is the champion from Cleveland, Ohio. Stands 6'11" and weighing in at 325. He is the reigning defending Diamond Sands champion, the Renegade Bannock. But now,
Nothing wrong, Big Brother. Like, he just got my former tag partner, the Bloodbound one, Hiroto Katsu.
I was about to say it. I mean, it comes down to this open challenge. Could have been anybody, but from Okinawa, Japan, then it's 6'8", and as you said, weighing 275 pounds. Bloodbound Hiroto Katsu. This is going to be interesting. Bannock obviously going to bring that power. Hiroto bringing that striking ability.
I don't know. They look pretty matched up. I mean, Hiroto's a big dude. Like, he ain't no
6'8" is
wrestler.
nothing to scoff at, man. That is huge.
Bannock got a little bit of weight on him.
That's right, and that's going to all come down here, because you're right. Hiroto is a big man. He's not used to facing guys that are bigger than him. Normally, he's pushing his weight around.
No doubt.
But Bannock, this guy, ain't going to be as easy to push around as your normal people. Oh, going for that lockup.
Nice
Remember the
lockup
Diamond-
there.
Yeah, the Diamond Sands Championship is on the line. This could be the biggest moment in Hiroto's career. Bannock using his reach and size to push Hiroto back to the corner.
Nice drop kick there from Hiroto Katsu. We are seeing it take care of some business. Okay, here we go.
This is it. The challenger has the championship down on the mat. This could be a quick moment. Hiroto staying on the offensive. That's good. That's good. If I were Hiroto's manager, that's exactly what I'd be telling him to do. Stay on the attack. Keep pushing.
Well, the good thing about Hiroto is usually with the manager, he definitely strives. Because this last manager was Lex Umaga, and he was undefeated 30-0 before there were some financial troubles, and he got sent back to Japan. Oh, and Bannock Og hits him with a spear, and that was a nasty spear right there. And now Bannock Og is bringing the boots to him. Nice belly-to-belly suplex on Hiroto Katsu there. And he is definitely feeling it now.
Absolutely. You work that lower back, and all of a sudden your strength just goes away. Anybody who's ever had a spinal injury can tell you that all of a sudden your arms go tingly and you can't do anything.
Well, the thing with Hiroto Katsu is this. He constantly trains. When I was this guy's tag team partner, that's all he would do. He would be in the dojo. And we're not talking about a regular standard, Japanese dojo. Their wrestling academies are called dojos. They're different,
all right. Hiroto off the ropes.
Hiroto hits it with a nice drop kick there, and looks like he's going for a quick pin.
Yeah, there we go. 1 and 2.
It's only a 1.
Endo saying only 1. Yeah.
And Hiroto is standing there, waiting for Bannock to get back up, because that's a respectful and honorable thing to do there. Now Bannock looks like he's about to punch Hiroto in the face, which, would make sense. Nice. That looks excellent. But Hiroto just hits back up and hits him with a super kick right in the face. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going back and forth here. We are seeing what's going on. Bannock is being put through his steps, but Bannock comes back off the ropes.
At this moment, I would tell Bannock to hit a clothesline. Get something big going. Oh, and a spear.
Another
That'll
spear
do.
there.
That'll do.
Lord almighty.
Bannock taking that football defensive line mentality.
Bannock is doing everything he can to keep Hiroto Katsu down, and that is the best thing for him to do currently at this idealism, is to keep him down and keep him down good. Make sure he does not get up. Make sure that you hit him with all the power moves that you possibly can, like that spear that's so devastating, and then knocks the wind out of him.
Call it over. Call it. Enzo, the amazing thing is you allow these people to keep taking punishment. See, maybe this is why I'm not asked to be the ref that often, but like,
you gotta understand something that I know about Hiroto. Hiroto is one of the longest BCW heavyweight hardcore champions, for one. Two, Hiroto was the inaugural BCW International Champion, and that is it. That is it. That is all she wrote. That is it.
I'll be honest,
took
I
his
think
head off with that. That's pretty much done deal.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I said, oh my God, I think he took his head off.
Yeah, that was it. That's all it took.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still your Diamond Sands champion, Bannock Og. And let me just say, Bannock, for all the times that we have had these little,
That was a nice burn. That was excellent.
Listen, you set a goal, you said, I'm going to make an open challenge. You did it, and you succeeded. That is a big risk, but you walk out still champion. Way to go. go, man.
Yeah, he is not feeling it. Hiroto is definitely not on his level right now, man.
But don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We are still going to hear from the OEW Women's World Champion. That's right, Lilith Satomo said Seek and Destroy was supposed to find out a #1 contender. But we didn't because of Karen Winter, and I'm wondering what happened with that. So she is still coming out in a little bit. First off, let's direct your eyes to the screens.
Tag team main event. 4 awesome women at the top of their game, best in their industry, and this is what Over the Edge Wrestling is truly all about.
I mean, we've had some of the best matches all night long, really. It's been 7 matches in a row, pure quality.
What a night to come back
away
on.
from this event.
Yeah, what a night to come back on. It's been true honor for
Once
me.
we got over you dancing in the ring, it just went uphill from there.
Well, I think you just loved it, really. You know, and I know you, along with all the OEW fans, have missed me so much. So always
You
good to
need
be
a
back
suit
and
like
celebrate.
mine before you dance like that in the ring. That's all I think.
No, you do the
Let's just
1980s.
leave those suits to you, Angel. Those,
Yeah,
those are all
exactly.
you.
And next time, wear a shirt and tie.
What is Volcano doing?
I have no
There's
idea.
something going on in the ring.
I think there's a
Yeah.
disagreement.
Well, she's definitely not legal.
Yeah, this might be. In fact, they were rivals before. Is this what's coming up? It looks like Volcano's just choking Emma suddenly.
And I thought there was growing
What is
harmony
going
between
on?
these two.
How did I know this was gonna come?
There goes
Wait.
the harmony.
Looks like Volcano has lost her.
Personal, Emma. But you are in that way.
Perhaps Volcano. Oh, kick to the midsection by Volcano against Emma Gray. Ah, this is going very horribly wrong for these two. Stormbreaker and Volcano,
I mean,
perhaps.
I
And
might not be
passing
the
by her.
experts that you two are, but this doesn't look like a good thing to do to your tag opponent in a tag match.
Oh, this is a major meltdown. I think the Twisted Sisters are certainly going to capitalize on this for sure.
Yeah, Sinner's come straight from the behind there to take advantage of the chaos that's in the corner as Emma Gray is now out of the ring. We have Volcano on one knee as Sin has attacked her, but I see something else going on behind there in the ramp.
Oh, look, it's a beautiful teenager. Former Women's World Champion Kevin Winter. She's back.
Oh, what the hell is she doing here? What in the hell?
This is the time to make your return right in the middle of the main event here, OEW.
I think she could destroy his night of comebacks. What do you say, Angel?
Yeah, it looks like this is quite the comeback. We've been following her for weeks. We had no idea where she's been since Immortality. Now we find out.
We started off with an awesome comeback, and we're finishing off with another awesome comeback. What can you say? Double delight. Now look at Kevin Winter. What's going on here? Oh, kick to the hardcore champion. What is
He's gone
going on
after
here?
Volcano. I didn't expect to see that. I thought for sure she'd be going after Twisted Sisters.
I did too, and a pile driver.
A pile driver.
She's up to something.
You know what? I'm liking the new beautiful genius. I think I'm liking this a lot more as I see it. Oh yes. A new cutting edge, Kevin Winter. Oh yes, and she's back.
Got some words here maybe for you, Lilith. No, she's just left you here.
That's the question. Is her target you? Is it Volcano?
Attention to the ring though. You have Sin now holding the Volcano. And this doesn't look good for Volcano. She's in a full Nelson, is that?
Well, this match is not over. This match continues.
Well, sadly for Volcano, no matter what she's up to, her target seemed to be Volcano today.
Volcano's just had her face planted on the mat there, and that could be the end of the match, and it is. We have
Yes.
a 3 count.
The sensation finishes it, and you call the winners, Angel.
Yeah, the winner of this match, the Twisted Sisters by pinfall. And that wraps it up, I think.
I think that concludes an epic OEW Seek and Destroy. And I guess the women's world champion, the Hammer Queen, is very, very happy with the result of the main event.
Yes, I am. Although I do feel slightly bad for Volcano. Well, Emma. That's what she gets for trusting Volcano. In the first place.
Ooh. I like that sound. That didn't sound
Yeah,
good
it
to me.
sounded like she dropped something, like she just came to the realization that maybe it wasn't just Volcano's fault, that this was actually Karen's fault.
Well, come on, it's somebody named Karen. Think about it. Karen.
Huh?
Whatever.
That is a touche moment. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to rise out of your seats and clap your hands, because the OEW Women's World Champion is going to grace us with her presence.
Great.
There we go. Lilith being flanked by Abigail.
And now, there's a lot to talk about from Seek and Destroy. Abigail here did a great job, as always. Sin did her part, as was instructed. Glad she can follow rules and directions. Yes, she did. I told her to go take care of her business. That we had this for today. And, well, that brings me to the big point of the match. Well, 2 big points. Emma. Why? Why would you ever want to trust someone like Volcano for anything? She's a self-centered, manipulative pain in the ass that only looks out for her. What on God's green earth made you think you could trust her, Emma? I hope the supercard really showed you the flaw in your ways, since clearly she proved that she can't be trusted no matter what. Not even to get a match against me. But that brings me to my last point. My weary point. I feel like Kieran kinda needs to thank you, or to explain herself. She's clearly up to something, so why don't you come in here, Kieran? I know you're back there.
The world champion Lilith is almost bringing out Karen Winter.
Lord Almighty. Catch it to you.
Like a country song, where you
Well,
Hi.
what do you got to
Hi,
say
Dad.
for yourself, Kieran?
Thanks for your text. Sorry I didn't make it home, but you might say something came up. You might say I had to go get my head straight. You might say I had to go find myself. You might say that I needed a bit of redemption. And that path started last week when I caved Volcano's head in and preserved Lilith's little fraud of a championship reign. And you're probably asking, why? Why help Lilith? After all she and Dr. James Rose did to me, why help her? Let's back up. See, Lilith played the long con of a lifetime against me, using Dr. Rose to weaken and betray me. My body and psyche were wounded, but in our match at Immortality, she still couldn't get it done. Watch the video. I had Lilith pinned for 10 seconds in the middle of that ring. But she had one more ace in the hole, didn't she? Sin. And with her help, Lilith was finally able to win the championship. And in her first somewhat legitimate challenge to that title, she was threatened. And if Emma and Volcano would have gone into that match with some plan other than benefiting themselves, one of them could have been preparing for their well-earned title match right now.
She's not wrong.
But they didn't. And in the weeks that I've been away, one thought has sustained my drive. No one is beating Lilith but me. No one is stripping that championship off her but me. Because it will hurt her more when it's me, and she will learn her sick, twisted games didn't work on me, and she knows that in a fair fight, she can't beat me. So Lilith, I'm putting your little reign of terror on notice. I know exactly what you are doing with your little clown parade, building a buffer between yourself and your inevitable reckoning. But when you build a wall around yourself, I will bomb you from above. When you build a roof over yourself, I will tunnel in from underneath. You won't keep me out. You won't stop me, because I'm the one person you can't beat, and I'm back, and I'm coming for you. Remember when I told you this would never be over between us? This is what I meant. And Emma and Volcano, they'll get their chances for title shots. They will. Just not against you. Remember, I told you so.
Yeah, Kieran Winters has laid down the smack it down to Lilith and Abigail Katsu here. So, damn.
Well, it's been mentioned many times, but nobody can just come out and say, no, I deserve to be the champion. That's not how it works. You gotta fight for it. You gotta be given the opportunity. You gotta have somebody backstage being like, hey, Tiesa, hey, BK, we need this match set up.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Speaking of matches, I'm being told right now, next week, we get to see Karen Winter in action against Abigail.
Nice.
That is going to be nice. That's going to be good. If she wants to stay on the radar of Lilith Atomos, if she wants to be ready when Lilith is right there, getting a match against Abigail is a great first step.
Well, for somebody who trained Abigail himself, it's not going to be a walk in the park for Kieran Winters. Let's just put it that way.
Well, unfortunately, that's for next week. Let's see.
I think we're pretty much done with today's show, are we not?
I think that was it, ladies and gentlemen. I think we did it. We saw Bannock Og do his open challenge. He retained the championship against Hiroto. We saw Parker get a very surprise victory over Broly Blackheart. Queen Zyka lost and might have to be the servant of Jenny Moki, which, that's crazy. And, of course, Ken Ryu with all them muscles put down Alexia. That was a quick rerun of today's episode. But, ladies and gentlemen, next week we are going to be back. We're going to have more stories for you. We're going to have more Superstar. We're going to have more Lucari Black. You are going to get it all next Sunday at OEW Ascension.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming, and please enjoy yourselves for the rest of your day.
We rise up when the night grows colder, then we rise up. When you think it's over, then we rise like a phoenix from the ashen dust. Rise like a demon, we will not give up. We rise up, rise up.
Countdown initiated. Launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.